All right, and we are live. So, Panthers versus Dolphins. I'm just gonna be honest. I am gonna have to do this on Streamies because unfortunately I do not have Fox. Um, but like I said, so I might be a little bit behind. But I still want to stream this game. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that we can win. I think there's a chance. I think that like the money line was on the Dolphins, but like it was pretty close. Um, I think it's like a 60-40 chance of the Dolphins winning. I think that's what most people have said. But I think that even though not having Chuba Hubbard, I think Rico Dowdle is still a solid option at running back. So keeping that in mind, having a pretty solid run game. If we can limit on turnovers, which hasn't really been a huge problem outside of the Cardinals game in the first game. Outside of those first two games, like the turnovers have not really been a huge problem because we really haven't had those. Um, I'm just hopeful. I'm just hopeful that we can actually show up and that our defense can handle their speed. That's the one thing I'm really concerned about is that our defense not be able to handle the Dolphin speed, even without having Tyreek Hill. You still got Malik Washington, and also Jalen Waddle. So concerned about that, but hopeful that we can still have a decent gameplay and tow. I'll also say this too. I desperately need to see some pass rush because we have a pretty bad pass rush. That you're going against a offensive line that is not the best. You got a rookie at left guard who I expect there to try to put Derek Brown against. Patrick Paul has been decent, and the rest is kind of patchwork. So I'm just hoping to get some kind of pass rush on Tua because otherwise they're just going to ding and dunk down the field and it's going to be abysmal. So, but I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. Looks like we're going to kick off first, and so the Dolphins are going to get the ball. There's a decent showing so far, but it does look like there's like not a lot of people who are out. That's one of the things I'm a little concerned about is that there's not a lot of support, even though it's like early in the year. I think if we win two out of the three next three games, like I think that we could possibly get some of the fan base back on track. But right now, there's a lot of people who just lost the faith. So I'm still hopeful. I still got my Bryce Young jersey on. I'm still hopeful, but I need to see something in this game. I need to see something. All right, Fitzgerald on a kick one away. And it's going to be returned at about the 3 yard line, up to the 10, to the 15, up to the 20, and down to about the 26 yard line is where the Dolphins are going to start off the ball. So Tua Tagovailoa coming onto the field. Let's see what he can do. Like I said, just please, just get some kind of pass rush. That's all I'm hoping for. Some kind of pass rush. I feel like we can limit the run game a little bit, but I'm concerned about the quick passes. All right, so Washington is actually in the backfield. Two in the pistol formation. That's an Ingold in motion. Drops back a pass and looks over the middle and is going to find is that Darren Waller. He's the other tight end. Gain about 4 yards there. Second down 6. What's up, Zoe? Yeah, I'm kind of concerned. I want obviously I want Panthers to win, but I'm very concerned that if we don't, that a lot more people, a lot more Panthers fans, are going to be down on the Panthers than they already are. So, second down 5 from the 32 yard line. Pistol formation going to send Washington in motion over to the right. Going to be a handoff to Devon Achane, who is going to try the middle of the field and gets about 5 yards there. Well, actually about 6. It's going to be first down 10 for the Dolphins. A little pushing and shoving going on. So first down 10 for the Dolphins. Yeah, I'm really I'm I just want to be good. I just want to be decent at least. Just be decent. Okay, so they are going to play Maring and the nickel. Okay, so that's a little bit different development. 13:40 left to go in the first quarter. Two are going to be in pistol formation. Going to have Ingold to his left and HM behind him. Going to be a little boot and throw it out to Ingold, who unfortunately for the Dolphins dropped it on a little wheel route. So it'll be second down 10. 13:27. He was open. I mean, it's a good pass. Ingold just dropped it. Second down 10 from about the 30, 37? No, 38-yard line. Two are going to be in a shotgun formation. Ashley empty set. Draws back the pass and is getting some pressure with Robinson. He's throwing to the left side. That's going to be caught, and that's Mike Jackson on the coverage. That is Jalen Waddle, and that's going to be close to first down, depending on where they mark it. I think they're going to give it to him. So first down 10 for the Dolphins. 13:15 left to go the first. Like I said, Dolphins' speed is going to be kind of concerning against our cornerback room. Ollie Gordon back there in the back. Two under center. Great. Now I'm going a little bit of a delay. Going to be handoff, and actually not going to be play action pass, and he's going to look back to the left and just throw it away. All right, so second down 10. Let me go. There is a flag, though. Is it a legal man downfield? I'm hopeful. No foul. Okay. So second down 10. They're about the, what was it, about 45 yard line, maybe 47. 12:42 let it go in the first quarter. Still second down 10. From the 48. Two under center. Going to set tight end in motion. Going to be a flash pass, throws, a little screen action to Devon Achane, who is going to get about 5 yards there. Be third down and 5 from about the 48-yard line of the Panthers. 12:25 to go in the first quarter. Actually, going to say 4-yard gain, third down and 6. Come on, Panthers, get a stop. Two an empty set. Draws back to pass and is going to take a deep shot, and he is wide open. That's Darren Waller down to the 15-yard line. First down 10 for the Dolphins. All right, so whose man was that? I think that was Latham. No, it wasn't him. I don't know whose man that was, but they got over the middle. Yes, we made Philly go 3 and out in our first possession. Good. I'm hoping that R.J. Harvard has a pretty good day because I had to start him because unfortunately Chuba Hubbard's out. So I'm hoping I can't remember if I picked the Eagles or I picked the Broncos to win. I know I predicted it to be like a close game though. First down 10 for the 15-yard line, handoff, and that's going to be basically no gainer. Great job there by Nick Scorton. Second down 10. 11 minutes left to go in the first. But yeah, the interesting thing about Eagles is that they haven't really put together a complete game. You're going up against Denver, who has a really good defense, though at times it's been like kind of weird how like break down coverage. Um, but I still think you have a really good defense. Interested to see how like the Eagles go against your pass rush, and I'm hopeful that y'all win. But I think I did end up picking the Eagles. Gonna be a throw and great job by Nick Scorton again. That's gonna be a loss of 1 yard there on a screen pass. Third down and 11. Nick Scorton with back-to-back good plays. Tackles Malik Washington down. Ooh, ugh. Could have been a bad injury there. Admittedly, we went 3 and out on our first possession, but I'll take it. Yeah, yeah. I mean, like I said, the Eagles' defense is still good too. So it's two really good teams going against each other. So I expect it to be like a very low scoring, back and forth kind of game near the fourth quarter though. Empty set for Tua, drops back a pass, is getting immediate pressure. And that's gonna be a sack by Derek Brown. Let's freaking go back to the 25-yard line. Yes, yes. 9:40 left to go in the first quarter, and a field goal attempt by the Dolphins. That's what we needed. Like I said, I expected them to put them against Savanaia. They did exactly that. I mean, just side swipe, and there was no chance for Tua there. Thank you. All right, so this is going to be let's see how long this field goal. 43-yard field goal. Pretty much dead on. Kick is up, and kick is good. All right. So it is 3-0, 9:03 left to go in the first quarter. But we, bend, but we didn't break. What's up, Dobie? So let's see if the Panthers can do anything on offense when we come back on a commercial break. It is 3-0, 9:03 left to go in the first quarter. I didn't love the fact that they got a big, huge gain on third down across the middle to Darren Waller, but we bowed up. So I'll take that. I'll take it. Let's see here. Check around the league. Obviously, the Vikings won. Had to come from behind. Let's see here. Texans already lead 7-0. Let's freaking go. Who was it that has a touchdown? Xavier Hutchinson has a touchdown. Good for him. Xavier Hutchinson. And Nico Collins has one reception for 24 yards. Good. And Nico could have a pretty good day. I benched Zay Flowers for Tedero McMillan, so I'm hoping that does me some good. But I'm a little bit confused. I'm a little bit concerned about that. But Jets are actually moving the ball on the Cowboys, and then looks like the Giants move the ball on the Saints. Raiders are second down and 1 at Indy's 11-yard line. And then Denver looks like a second down 6 at Denver's 46. Cooper got through and batted down Hurts' first pass, and Franklin Myers got pressure on Hurts twice. Good. Like I said, I think I think we talked about last year, Zoe, with Zach Allen and like his impact that he's had. Like they're having to adjust to him so much that with him and Nick Bonito, that it's opening up ways for other people to get pressure. So we talk about Franklin Myers. I mean, line up right beside him. And then you got Cooper too. Like I said, Jonathan Cooper off the edge. We're paying attention to Nick Bonito. Like your defensive line and your secondary should make you one of the best defenses in the leagues. And a little bit concerned about some of your linebacker play, but for the most part, both those units should carry your defense and create opportunities for other people. Like having Patrick Surtain is going to open up things for hopefully for Jahdae Barron. So it's one of those things where I'm really intrigued by how your season goes because there's a way you could have been 4-0, but it'll be interesting to see how the Broncos do the rest of the season. I mean, I had y'all win the division, so I hope that's true. Going to be returning from about the 7-yard line, up to the 15, up to the 20, up to the 25, and up to about the 31-yard line. Great return there. Be first down 10 for the Panthers. 8:58 left to go in the first. Please do well. That's all I can ask for. Please do well. All right, Bryce Young going to be in shotgun formation with Rico Dowd to his right. Sent Tedero McMillan in motion over to the right. And going to be a handoff to Rico Dowd, who's going to get about 3. So, decent yardage there. Well, no, probably about 2. Second down 8. I'm just hoping and praying that we can show some improvement. That's all I'm hoping for. Because Dolphins defense is nowhere near as good as the Patriots defense. So, Bryce Young under center, a second down 8 from the 33-yard line. Going to send Jimmy Horn Jr. in motion over to the right. Now motion back over to the left. Going to be a play action pass, and actually going to be a screen pass, and it hit off of Damian Lewis's head. Dadgummit. It literally hit off of Damian Lewis's head. Our left guard. Bam. And Rico probably could have gotten, about 5 yards there. At least. Okay. Well, 3rd and 8. Oh, goodness gracious. 8:13 left to go in the first. 3rd down 8. Bryce in shotgun formation. Trips to the left. Running back to his right. Drops back the pass and is going to throw across the middle. And that's going to be actually to the right side. Tedero McMillan up to about the 39-yard line, 38. That's going to be a first down in Dolphins territory. 8:07 left to go in the first. Let's freaking go. Initially, I thought it was across the middle, but it just was sailing. Really great pass. Really great pass. And that's exactly why I started Tet. Please, Tet, do well. All right, so pistol formation. Going to have Rico Dowd behind him. Going to send Tommy Trimble in motion over to the right. Drops back a pass and is going to survey. Throws it to Rico Dowd up to the 40, up to the 35. However, there is a flag. But gets down to about the 30-yard line. Don't know what the flag is, though. I'm hoping that it's just like a defensive hold, and they would just decline it, and then we'll get those yards for Rico, but don't know what it is. Holding on the defense, yep. All right, so we're taking the holding penalty, first down and 5. Well, no, I think it's actually a new hold. See, Jones. Oh, absolutely. Goodness gracious. He literally pulled down Xavier Legette. So first down 10. 7:20 left to go in the first. From the 33-yard line. Bryce Young under center. We got 2 tight ends set. Rico Dowd in the backfield. Going to send Mitchell Evans in motion. Going to be a handoff, and that's going to be gain of about to the 30. Nope, by the 29-yard line. So nice gain there, about 4 yards. It'll be second down 6. Please do well. That's all I'm asking for. Please do well. Long, sustained drive. Give our defense a little bit of break. All I need. All right, so going to be in pistol formation. Rico Dowd behind him. Going to send Jimmy Horn Jr. in motion over to the left. And going to be a play action pass. And Bryce Young just fumbled the ball. .6:31 left to go in the first quarter. I think Bryce is trying to say he threw it on the ground. But I think it's a fumble. Yep. Chubb was in his face, so there's that. But still, oh, y'all turned the ball over too? Yeah, we did too. Hmm. Basically, it looked like it was supposed to be a RPO action where they just read Nick Chubb. Bryce Young decides to keep it, which is fine, but you got to get rid of it quickly. And instead of like throwing it to the dirt, he fumbled it without being touched, and that was recovered. So yeah, great start, great start. Like it would have been a sack either way, but that I. Hmm. Hopefully we can get a turnover on our end, or a three and out, one of the two. All right, so 6:31 left to go in the first quarter. From the 42-yard line, I formation, H in the backfield. That's an Ingold in motion, going to be a handoff, and that's going to be try the left side. And great job there by Princely Umanmielen, who's going to get him for no gain. So second down and 10 for the Dolphins. At least we're trying to hold on to the edge, which I'm excited. I'm eager that we're actually able to do so. Because when DJ Johnson was out there literally last week, it was no. It was no go. Please, 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 please. Just get a stop or turnover, one of the two. Two in shotgun formation. HN to his left. Now over to his right. Going to be a handoff, and he is going to be great tackle there, and that's going to be not only is that Marion, but it's also Nick Scorton for about a 1 to 2 yard gain. So a third down and about like a long 8. 3-0, 5:35 to go in the first. Just get a stop. Just get a stop, and we're good. If my stream would stop, taking a sweet precious time. Going to send Darren Waller in motion over to the right. Draws back to pass, and he is getting some pressure. Throws, and that's going to be caught by Jalen Waddle for about 10 yards, first down 10. Well, Jalen Waddle's a little bit hurt. That's not good. That's a really good move by Jalen Waddle. That's a very good cut. And Jalen Waddle is running off of it, like jogging off his own power. That's at least that's good. 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. First down 10. From the 45-yard line. And a pistol formation with Ollie Gordon behind him. Tua going to send Achane in motion over to the right. Now to his right. Going to be a check down to number 80, who's only going to get a yard. Great job there by Rosenboom. And it's be second down 9 from the 44. Please, defense, finding your way to get like a turnover or just a stop. Whatever you got for me. 2 in shotgun formation. Achane to his right. Or is it Ollie Gordon? No, that's Ollie Gordon. Achane to his left. Toss to Achane, who's going to try the left side. And gets about 4 yards. Good job by Trevor Wallace there. So we third down and 5. From about the 40-yard line. Just about. So get a stop here. Third down and 5. 3:35 left to go in the first quarter. Tua going to be in shotgun formation. Sorry, empty set. Trips to the right. And going to be a screen pass Achane, who drops the ball, thankfully. Thankfully, he dropped the ball. So 4th down and 5 from the 40-yard line. Punt is about to be underway for the Dolphins. Unless they decide to go for it, which they might. Yep, they're going for it. Okay, so 4th and 5. 3:12 to go in first. Defense just get a stop. Get a stop. Get a go field position. That's all I'm asking for. 2 in shotgun formation with Achane to his right. Drops back to pass and looks to the left side, and that's going to be caught as a first down to Darren Waller. On 4th and 5, we can't get a stop. First down 10 from about the 36-yard line. No, sorry, 34-yard line. To it, empty set. Draws back to pass and throws to the left side. No, well, actually, no, middle of the field. And that's going to be Darren Waller once again for about 10 yards. Well, actually, no, about 12 yards there. First down 10. 2:25 would go in the first quarter. And they're already near the red zone. First down 10. 2 minutes left to go from the 21.5-yard line. To it in the pistol formation. Going to be a handoff, and that's going to be to Ollie Gordon, who is going to get about 3 yards? Yeah, about 3 yards. Second down 7. $140 left to go in the first. Defense, you just got to find in your way to get a stop. Some way, somehow. Tua and empty set. Going to send Washington. Actually, going to have Washington to his right. Draws back to pass. Is getting some kind of pressure. Throws for the end zone. And it is out of bounds. Try to get to Hill. So 3rd down 7. 109 left to go in the first. Defense, just get a stop. That's all I'm asking for is one stop. All right, Tua going to be in shotgun formation with HN to his left. Drops back to pass and is going to throw, and that's going to be caught. Is that caught? Please tell me that he dropped it. Please tell me he dropped it. No, it's first and goal. Jalen Waddle. At about the 5 or the 4-yard line. Please tell me he dropped it. Please, please. I can't tell. I think he caught it, though. It might get reviewed, but I think it's first and goal. First and goal from the 5. 2 are going to be in pistol formation. HN in the backfield. Going to be a handoff to HN, who is going to... Nice job there by... Who is that? Is that LeBron Ray? Let's freaking go. LeBron Ray absolutely blows up the guard there and got pressure. So second down and goal from the 5-yard line. 15 seconds. If I had to guess, at the end of the first quarter. Unless they want to run a play, which means 8 seconds, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They got a snap off. Over to Washington, who makes one man miss, but not another. And Ash is going to get down to the 10-yard line. Great job there by Robinson, number 94, who actually, thankfully, you actually snapped it. So now it's third and goal from the 10. Dumb play call. I don't know why you don't wait. Initially it's Pat Jones, and then Robinson is able to rally for a tackle. But it'll be third and goal from about the 9 or 10-yard line when we come back, and it could have easily just gone to the second quarter. So I'm thankful for y'all being stupid, and I'm hoping that we can get a stop. Like I said, if it's 6-0, I feel so much better. If it's 6-0, I feel so much better. But if it's 10-0, I'm not feeling good. I'm not feeling good at all. First quarter, Darren Waller 3 for 53, and Jalen Waddle's 3 for 35. All right. Let's see what's happening around the rest of the league. Looks like Cowboys and Jets are both tied 3-3. Giants 7-3. Colts are down to the Raiders 3-0. Let's see how old Achan's doing. 5 for 22 and 2 receptions for 37 yards. Broncos up 3-0, but Eagles are driving. And then Texans are up 7-3. Let's see here. With Woody Marks only having 3 carries for 11 yards. Okay. I'll just be very happy we can get a stop right here. And then if our defense didn't commit a turnover, if our offense didn't commit a turnover, that would be nice too. All right, so start of second quarter. So far, this is a 6.5-minute drive. Third and goal from about the 9. Well, actually, no, from the 10-yard line. Tua, shotgun formation, drops back a pass, and is going to look for the end zone, and it's going to be Did he catch that? Yep. Touchdown, Devon Achane over Trevor Wallace. Got the toe tap in. On a little fade. And tap, tap, yep. You got both feet in. It's okay. It's actually pretty good coverage by Trevor Wallace. So 9-0. Extra point to make it 10-0. Kick is up and kick is good. So it is 10-0. 14:55 to go in the second quarter. We just came back from a commercial break. Why are we going to another one? Just it better be like maybe 30 seconds because it should not take that long. You just got back from a quarter like TV timeout. So why do we need to take another TV timeout? There's only been 5 seconds of actual gameplay. Thing is, we were moving the ball, so that's the good news that we were moving the ball. We just fumbled at like the 31-yard line. So. Hmm. I've I don't think I've talked about this on the stream yet, but I've already kind of been looking at what potentially the Panthers can do for the draft. Not like giving up on the season kind of stuff, but just like, seeing what would be the ideal draft. And depending on where we end up, I would love to get Caleb Downs because honestly, he's the best safety prospect that we've seen since Kyle Hamilton. Because I do like Malachi Stark, but I like Caleb Downs better. So I would say since Kyle Hamilton. So I would love to get him because our safety play has been atrocious for many, many years. Um, and that's a huge need for us. Edge rushers potential because right now, our edge rushers are literally just going to be our two rookies this year. So because after that, the other rotation is gone. So I it really depends. It really depends on where we land in the first round of who we could possibly get. And then in the second or third round, we have to draft a linebacker. And I'm hoping and praying that it turns out right because our linebackers, like Trevor Wallace was a third round pick for a reason. He was developmental. He's got good speed. He's made some good plays, but like at the end of the day, it's still not up to par to what we need. And then Christian Roseboom has just not been all that good either. So we just need good linebacker play. That's like I'm not even asking for too much. I'm looking for good. So Panthers job back on to the field. In the second quarter alone, we had a point differential of negative 45 points, which is dead last. That touchdown doesn't help. So in pistol formation, I'm going to send Tedero McMillan in motion over to the right. Bryce draws for the pass, throws to T Mac, and it's going to be not up to about the 32, and out of bounds there. It'll be about a 5-yard gain, and second down 5. 10-0. We just got to fly back in. So 2 tight ends to the left. Bryce under center with Rico Dowd in the backfield. Play action pass, and he's going to step in the pocket, throws down the field, and is picked off. Up to the 50, up to about the 49-yard line. Mika Fitzpatrick. Too high for Xavier Legette. I don't even think Xavier Legette even looked. Don't think he even looked. No, it was just too high. And picked. So it'll be first down 10 for the Dolphins when we come back from the Panthers' 49-yard line. Let's see how everyone is doing around the league. Colts score a touchdown, and the Eagles. Our defense got to get either a stop or a turnover. I prefer a turnover, but oh my goodness. I will say this. So far, it's been, you know, not really running the ball. That's been hurting us. It's been more so, you know, passes over the middle of the field, and Jalen Waddle being, like I said, really good as far as like on his cuts. So from the 49-yard line, Tua under center, H in the backfield. Gonna send Parker Washington into motion. Going to be a play action pass, and Tua is going to just dump it off to H-N. And great rally there by Oh, please don't give penalty. There's a flag on the play. Don't know what the flag's on. Offsides on us. Great. So, first down and 5. On Derek Brown. Was his helmet over? Because I didn't. Let's see. So, first down 5 from the 44-yard line. Tua under center. Going to be drop back pass, and he is going to throw across the middle, and again, complete to Darren Waller. About a 20-yard gain. Just peachy. Up to about the 24-yard line. First down 10. Tua under center with Mostert in the backfield. Going to be I formation. Going to be a pitch out of him off to the left side, and Derek Brown's there, and so is Merring. Very good job by them. And that's going to be a 1-yard loss, second down and 11. I mean, like, Derek Brown absolutely just bullied Patrick Paul in there. Second down 11, 12:25 left to go in the second quarter. Tua, empty set. Draws back a pass and is going to throw across the middle because why not? And that's going to be up to about the 17-yard line. So going to be third down and about 3 or 4. I think it's 4. Guys, please just get a stop. It's third down 3. 11:45 left to go in second quarter. Just hold them to a field goal. Please. Tua going to be in empty set. Drop back to pass and throws, and wide open is Waddle, who is going to get down to the 4-yard line. First and goal from the 4. Knicks just got sacked. Dadgum. Dang it. $11 minutes left to go in second quarter. 10-0. Dolphins knocking on the door of the end zone. First and goal from the 4. Goal line formation. Going to drop back to pass. Tua throws to the end zone. And who other than Darren Waller for a touchdown. $16-0. 16-0. Y'all have to punt. Dadgummit. Let's see what's that score. Last time I checked, it was still 3-3. No. What I wouldn't give to be 3-3. Kick is up and kick is good. So it is 17-0. 10:48 left to go in the second quarter. It's okay, Zoe. It's okay. Thank you for, thank you for being here. 10:48 left to go in second quarter. Honestly, I don't know. Like, they're trying to put J.C. Horn on Darren Waller. For some odd reason, that's not working. 2 straight turnovers lead to 10 points. No, lead to 14 points. That's the deal. 14 points. Sets them up with great field position. And, yeah, I don't know. What gets the ball? We do. We get the ball start second half. So, we could get something on this drive, maybe get a stop and then get something on another drive. But, we are doing well on run defense, which I thought that would be the case. I felt pretty confident. I felt Derek Brown on the left side, basically bully balling Seven Aia, which that's how he got a sack. And also on that run fit where you had Trevor Merring on the edge, and then basically just Derek Brown bullying Patrick Paul. And so, we're doing good on the run defense, which, like I said, I thought that would happen. But, the fact that we can't cover over the middle is frustrating. And Darren Waller is just, wide open most of the time. He already has, let me double check and make sure I'm not going to be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he has over 75 yards receiving and a touchdown. Let's see here. Yes, he has 5 receptions for 78 yards and a touchdown. Bryce Young is 2 for 4 for 33 yards and an interception, and those 2 catches are Tet McMillan, 2 for 33. And the thing is that I hate about this is that whenever we're behind, it puts us off schedule of what we want to do. Because what we want to do is run the ball and then play action off of those runs, but we can't. Not Dolphins. Giants scored, so there's 14-3. Colts scored, so it's 13-3. Yeah, at least we get the ball to start the second half, but we we can't keep hurting ourselves like that. That's the thing. We can't keep hurting ourselves like that. Kick us underway. Going to be returned by the 5. 10, 15, 20, and to the 24. All right, first down 10. 10:43 left to go in the second quarter. Bryce Young under center. 2 tight ends to his left. To his right. Going to send Xavier Leggett in motion over to the right. Going to be a handoff to Rico Dowdle, who's going to go up to the 30 and down to about the 35-yard line. Gain of 11 yards there. First down for the Carolina Panthers. Okay. Run the ball. Take us some time if you have to. Just to give our defense a little bit of a break. And if you could score a touchdown here, then I'll feel more comfortable. A little bit more comfortable. Our 8th play so far. So, Bryce Young under center. Rico down in the backfield. 2 tight end set. What? False start. Great. False start on Xavier Leggett. First down and 15. 10:05 to go in second quarter. Bryce Young in shotgun formation with Rico Dowdle to his left. And going to be handed to Rico Dowdle, who's going to try the right side up to the 35, up to the 40. Makes a man miss, get up to the 45-yard line, and that's another Carolina Panthers first down. See, that's what I'm talking about. I felt like we can run the ball, but because we kept on getting behind the sticks, because we had the fumble when we were driving, and then we had the pick, and we haven't been able to see that, but we're actually able to run the ball, and that's what I'm hoping for, so to just keep on doing that. Just run the ball. So from the, actually this is second down and 1, from the 44-yard line, Bryce Young under center, 2 tight end set. Going to be a handoff to Rico Dowdle, who is going to get the first down and gain about 3 yards there. From the 47, first down 10. As I'm saying, I'm just hoping that we can show some improvement. Just run the ball. And like I said, I feel like pretty confident we can do that. ETN is going to be subbing in, but actually we're still going to keep Rico Dowdle out there. Bryce in shotgun formation. Rico Dowdle to his left. Bunch to the left. Going to send ETN into motion. And going to be a handoff to ETN, who's going to try the left side, who is going to make a man miss, get up to about the 50-yard line, so gain about 3 yards there. Second down 7. Okay. Let's just continue on this drive. Second down 7 for the 50-yard line. About 8 minutes left to go in the first half. Bryce Young in shotgun formation with ETN to his right. Going to be a handoff to ETN, who's going to try the left side and gets about 3-ish. So third down and 4. 7:35 to go in second quarter. Time possession is crazy. 15:46 to 6 minutes. That's why I also want us to run the ball, so we get like our defense a little bit of time. So third down and 4. Going to be empty set, I believe. No, actually going to have DJ Dallas out there, but still going to be empty set. Now he brings Dallas over to help block. Drops back a pass. Great block. And throws on the run. Not throws on the run, but throws as he gets hit. Fourth down and 4. 6:57 to go second quarter. Let's just go for it. Just go for it. I mean, you're down by 17. You kind of have to at this point. If he had time, he probably would have connected with Hunter Renfro there. So 4th down and 4. Got to go for it. Shotgun formation with Rico Dowdle to his left. Draws back to pass and is going to get pressured. Rolls it to his right and is going to throw, and it's going to be caught by Ted McMillan down the 28. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Okay. So 1st and 10 from the 28. 6:45 to go in second quarter. Oh my goodness. It's a really great twist. Bryce rolls out. He's got to readjust. He makes Chubb miss and throws on the run. And it's a great catch by Ted McMillan up to the 27-yard line. Pistol formation. Dowdle behind him. Going to be handled to Dowdle, who is going to get about 2 yards. So up to the 25-yard line. 2nd down 8. Huh. Second down 8 from the 25. Shotgun formation with Dowdle to his right. Bryce drops back to pass, throws. That's going to be wide open. A little bit high pass, but still caught up to the 15 and down about the 13-yard line. And that is going to be Ted McMillan. Fakes the screen and then throws a little bit of a fade. Still little. I don't like that it's too high, but still catchable ball. But it's a little too high for me. But yeah, fakes the screen. And I know Ted's like 6'5", but we don't got to throw that high. We don't got to throw that high. Goodness gracious! All right, but it's 1st and 10 for the Panthers from the 13-yard line. Under center, gonna have 2 tight ends to the left. Gonna be a handoff, and Rico Dowdle is basically gonna lose a yard there. Great job there by Chop Robinson on the play. So it's 2nd down 11. 4:35 to go in second quarter. Bryce in shotgun formation. Trips to the left. Drops back a pass, throws, and that's going to be caught, and that's going to be Rico Dowdle, who makes a man miss up to the 10 and down to about the 7-yard line. Gain about 6 on the play with 3rd down about 5. All right, so 3rd down and about 4. So from the 6-yard line, no, from the 7-yard line, got to get to the 3. Bryce Young, shotgun formation. Trevor Etienne to his left. No, DJ Dallas to his left, sorry. Trips to the right. Drops back a pass and throws for the end zone. And that's caught, and that is Xavier Legette. Great catch. Great catch. And that is a 17-6. Panthers finally on the board. 3:24, let's go second quarter. Great catch. All right, extra point by Ryan Fitzgerald. And kick is up and kick is good. So it is going to be 17-7, 3:24 left to go in the second quarter. Let's go check and see how the other teams are doing. Let's see here. Jets are driving. They're down 10-3 at Dallas's 46-yard line, first down 10. Giants Saints 14-6. Giants are up. Colts are up 14-3. I said 13-3 before because I had kicked the extra point. Jonathan Taylor has 6 carries for 7 yards, but he does have a touchdown. And Genty is basically all the offense because they are out both their tight ends. 8 carries for 42 yards, 4 receptions for 42 yards for Ashton Genty. Let's see here. Eagles are up 10-3. Texans are up 17-3. Let's freaking go. Good. Pick the Texans to win. C.J. Stroud 10 for 12 yards, 95 yards. No, sorry, 10 for 12, 95 yards and 2 touchdowns. He has himself a 30-yard rush. And let's freaking go. Nico Collins got a touchdown. I needed that for fantasy. Let's freaking go. Nico Collins 2 for 34 for a touchdown. Dalton Schultz got 3 for 32. That's pretty good for Dalton Schultz so far. Yeah. Look at there. Mario Edwards Jr. got himself a sack. Good on him. And then, let's see. Yeah, Zay Flowers only has 2 receptions for 10 yards, so I made a good decision on that so far. Because Tet McMillan has, I want to say, he for sure has 4 catches. I think he has 5 catches, though. No, he has 4 catches for 65 yards. Okay, so good. Good. Now, if our defense can get a stop, though, that would be much appreciated. Do I think it's going to happen? Maybe, maybe not. But if our defense can get a stop, we can get the ball back, and I'm fine with us settling for a field goal. But if you're only down by 1 score and we start off the second half, well, after the second half, then I'll be fine. But I'm a little concerned. We had a 12-play drive, 7 rushes, 5 passes. So there we go. The game has been, up until about 5 minutes ago, it was not good. I'll just be honest, man, it was not good. It was 17-0 because on the opening drive for the Dolphins, they were driving, but then we held them to a field goal. And then on our opening drive, we drive down all the way to the to about like 31-yard line, and then what looks to be like a RPO action. Bryce Young keeps it, is trying to throw, but he fumbles the ball. Dolphins recover, and they're recovered by like the 40-something yard line. So short field, they score a touchdown because we can't cover over the middle of the field. Darren Waller had like 78 yards already, and they scored a touchdown. So then we were down 10-0, and then we ran one play, and then we decided to take a deep shot, and then Bryce overthrew Xavier Legette, got picked up on Mika Fitzpatrick, got returned back to about the 45-yard line, our 45-yard line. Dolphins easy field position, drive down the field, scored another touchdown to 17-0. But we were able to score. Bryce, like I said, there were some high passes from him, but for the most part, he had a nice one on 4th and 4. He rolled out to the right, avoided the sack by Nick Chubb, threw as he was getting hit. Kind of a low pass, but still getting it to Tet McMillan, who made an amazing grab. Tet's had a really good game so far. And then we're able to score. Xavier Legette gets a scoring touchdown. So it's 17-7, about like 3:24 left to go in the second quarter. We get the ball to start second half. So if we're able to get a stop and we're able to score some way, somehow, then I will feel good. I will feel good. But I'm still a little concerned. Still a little concerned. Delayed? What happened? Okay, for some reason it said delayed. I don't know why. But we're back. Kickoff's underway, and it's going to be back at about the 2-yard line, up to the 10, to the 15, up to the 20, and Malik Washington gets down to about the 25-yard line. So it'll be first down and 10 from the 25. 3:18 left to go in the second quarter, showing the Darren Waller timeline. Because he did say that he would only come back for Frank Smith, because Frank Smith was tight ends coach for the Raiders all those years ago. So far it's been working well for him. Tua and shotgun formation going to have Achane to his right. That's an Ingold in motion, drops back a pass, and is going to look for a deep pass. Actually going to check it down to Achane, who is going to get about 4 yards on the play. Great job by Scorton there. And be second down 6. 3:08 left to go in the second quarter. Tua so far, 16 for 20 for 146 and 2 touchdowns. Sorry, Mark. Give him that 4 more yards, so he's at 150. All right, so Tua and shotgun formation with Achane to his right. From the 29. Going to be a handoff to Achane, who is going to get maybe a yard. Great job there by Marion coming off the backside, and this could be only a gain of 1. So it will be third down and about 5. Like, if we can just limit the dump offs over the middle, we would be fine, because we can hold off on the run. But those dump offs over the middles was killing us right now. So 3rd and 5, Tua. Well, don't know what's happening. Oh, it's 2-minute warning. That's what. Okay, it's 2-minute warning. Let's look at time possession so far. So it is 17-10 for the Dolphins compared to 10-50. So not the best. Not a lot of penalties. So there's only 2 for 10 for the Panthers, 1 for 5 for the Dolphins. So that's nice. No punt so far. Both have allowed a sack. It's just those turnovers that are killing us right now, honestly. Let's see how it's going around the league. All right. So Jets are driving. They're down 7-10-3 at Dallas's 23-yard line. The Saints, looky there, scored a touchdown. They made it 14-13. I think I predicted the Saints upset, but not for sure. Eagles are up 10-3. Texans are up 17-3, and they are driving. They're near midfield. Yeah. I am hopeful that we can get a stop. Just third down, and then we should have enough time to try and put a drive together. Thank you so much, Edward. Thank you so much for subscribing. Yeah, I normally do a little more videos. I haven't as much. I've been really busy with work. But I'm hopeful that I can get some videos out this upcoming next week because I have an off day, so I should be able to work on some more videos. So I got some like cooking on Adobe Premiere Pro right now, but 17-7 from about the 30-yard line. Drop back to pass, and Tua's looking to the left, but great pressure. Oh, man. And a sack. Yes. Nick Scorton, initially great pressure on that twist, and then it was covered up by Robinson. Great job by the Panthers on third down, and we call timeout. 1:53 left to go in the second quarter. Let's freaking go, dude. I love Nick Scorton. I love him so much, but great twist. Like, on that right side, him and Patrick Jones, and then it just gets covered up by Alton Robinson. Just bam right there. There's nowhere for him to go. Thank you so much. And like I said, you can get pressure with 4. You can get pressure with 4. You run good twists. Great job by Patrick Jones there by freeing him up. Let's freaking go, dude. 4th and 15. All right, so Panthers, please, 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 please. That's crazy. 2 sacks so far. We had 2 sacks between week 1 and 4. All right, just get something going on this upcoming drive. Hopefully, I have good field position. They're punting from the 20. Almost gets blocked. And it's going to be a huge one. Going to be fair caught about the 24-yard line by DJ Dallas. And we'll have 1:47 to go second quarter with 2 timeouts. All right, Bryce. Up to you to make it a 1-possession game. All right, Bryce Young in shotgun formation with Rico Dowdle to his left. We got Bunch to the right. Bunch to the left, sorry. Bryce going to be a handoff to Rico Dowdle. He's going to try the right side up to about 30 and up to the 35, up to the 40, up to the 45, and down to about the 49-yard line. Great running by Rico Dowdle. Emmanuel, I hope you heard me when I said go Rico Dowdle because he's having an amazing game so far right now. He's got, I can double check and make sure what it is right now, but he's got 66 rushing yards so far compared to what Woody Marks has. But great job by Rico Dowdle there. First down 10 for the 49-yard line. Under center. Going to be a toss. That's going to be to Jimmy Horn. Got some blockers up to about the 46-yard line. Great job there. And that's going to be about second down to 5. 58 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Took away some time. That's good. So in case something happens, Dolphins aren't going to have the time any more time. So we're good. I like it. I like running the ball. 58 seconds, still plenty of time for us, and you got 2 timeouts. I said Jimmy Horn showing off that speed. All right, second down 5 from about the 46. Bryce Young in shotgun formation, trips to the right. Rico Dowdle to the left. Looks like they're bringing the blitz. Drops back to pass, and he's got some time. Throws, and that's going to be incomplete. I think it was All right, so it said legal formation on Taylor Moton, so it'll be second down and 10. Uh, maybe not by much though, but I'll take it. It'll be second down 10. 54 seconds remain. Bryce Young under center from the 49-yard line. Going to send Hunter front motion. Drops back to pass. Throws a little screen pass to Rico Dowdle up to the right side, up to the 50, up to the 45, up to the 40, and out of bounds at about the 37-yard line. That is a first down for the Panthers. Let's freaking go. 47 seconds left to go second quarter. Still 2 timeouts, and the clock stopped. Okay. All right. All right, let's go. Like I said, I'm good. I'm okay with the field goal for a touchdown, but make it a one-possession game. Whatever you got to do, make it a one-possession game. Total yards this quarter, 110 to 39. So Bryce Young going to be in shotgun formation from the 39-yard line. Rico Dowdle to his left. Going to be a handoff to Rico Dowdle, who's going to try the right side to the 35 and down about the 31, 32-yard line. 40 seconds left to go second quarter. Got to hurry up a little bit. 35, 34. Oh, I guess we call a timeout. Did we call timeout? Yes, we did. Okay, so we call timeout. So hopefully we get some more seconds back. I don't know why it said the chat disconnected, but thankfully it should be connected back again. I don't know why the heck that happened. Oh, okay. So, 7-yard gain, second down 3, 35 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Bryce Young, empty set. Trips to the left. Got ETN in the slot to the right. Drops back to pass. They're bringing a blitz. Sets in the pocket, throws. That's going to be ETN, who's going to get the first down to the 25-yard line. 28 seconds left. And did we call our last time out? I don't know, but great job there by Bryce, noticing that they were bringing the nickel blitz. Checked it down to Trevor Etienne, who, like I said, got to about the 20. Travis Etienne. No, it is Trevor. I keep on forgetting which one's Travis, which one's Trevor. Yes, because we called last time out. 28 seconds left to go in the second quarter. But it's first down and 10. Either get out of bounds or touchdown. 1 and 2. From the 25, Bryce Young in shotgun formation with running back to his right. Trips to the left. There we go. Free play. Wait, what is it? Is it off? Is false start? Dadgummit. Who? Oh, they called on Tommy Trimble. Is it on him or is it because like somebody went off? Oh, let's see. Okay, so Tommy Trimble over there on the right. Yeah, I guess. I guess. It's pretty simultaneous though, so I don't know. All right, so first down 15 from the 30. 17 to 7. Bryce going to be in shotgun formation. Actually, no, empty set. Trips to the left. Draws back a pass and throws to the right side. It's going to be Rico Dowdle, who's going to get to the 20 and out about the 19, 18-yard line. 24 seconds left to go second quarter. Good job there by getting some of those yards back and only, getting off about 3 or 4 seconds. I mean, you got like one wide receiver over there, so. All right, so it's going to be second down about 4. 24 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Bryce Young once again empty set. And that's going to be delayed game. No, we got a snap off. Throws, and that's going to be caught. That's going to be McMillan, who gets like a yard. 21 seconds. I guess Bryce was having problem like hearing. Try to call a timeout, which we didn't have, and so yeah, quick reaction time. So 21 seconds, no timeouts, third down and 3. An empty set, and a timeout is called by the Dolphins. Okay. Here's the deal. As long as we get the first down, you can spike it and get another throw for the end zone. So, like I said, you could do something across the middle if you feel more comfortable with that. Even though you have to lose it down, you lose some seconds trying to clock the ball. You'd still probably have about 9 seconds left, if I had to guess. But I'm interested to see how this is going to go. Empty set. Trips to the left. Probably looking to the right side here if I had to guess. Draws ready to pass. Throws to the right. It's going to be Ted McMillan, who gets up to about the 13-yard line. Got to clock it. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, and spike at 7. So, like about 2 seconds off. But, feel pretty good about that. Second down 10, 7 seconds. Can throw for the end zone here. And then, then kick a field goal. Got to hurry up. About 22 seconds left to go on the play clock. $13 seconds left to go on the play clock. Okay, we're good. All right, so Bryce Young going to be an empty set from about the 13. And a timeout is called by the Dolphins. So it's second down 10 from the 12. Probably going to throw to the end zone. And so we get the ball to start the second half. So that's I'm very curious about this play. Because touchdown or bust, that's pretty much, well, not touchdown bust. It's like touchdown or field goal. Trips to the left, once again. I expect probably like a wheel route for, and it's going to be a false start. Dadgummit. False start. I think they're calling on Taylor Moulton. Yep, 72. So it's there from the 12, from the 17. Barely. It is, but goodness gracious. You didn't do it. I don't know if I said that crew, but you didn't do it. The refs didn't do it for the Dolphins Jets game. So Bryce looks to the left, throws, and that's going to be incomplete. 4 seconds remain, and field goal. Try to guess. Yep, field goal. That's okay. Makeable field goal for Ryan Fitzgerald here. About like what, a 34, maybe 32. 35-yard field goal attempt. Okay, so 35-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up and kick is good. Okay, so it is 17-10. Panthers get the ball start second half. Only down by one possession. So feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. I don't love the initial. Don't love the initial play by the Panthers, but we've kind of come around. After giving up that touchdown to begin the second quarter, we came back within one possession. So I'm okay. Cowboys are up 17-3. How in the world did that happen? The Jets were driving. What the heck happened there? Did he throw a pick? No. Brees Hall's had a pretty good day. Looks like it. So is Dak and Javonte Williams. So just kind of going over what we have here. You got Dak Prescott is 11 for 17 for 163 and a touchdown. Javonte Williams is 8 for 42 and a touchdown. Pretty decent. Dak Prescott does have 14 yards on the carry. Ryan Flournoy, however you say it, is it I think it's Flournoy, but he has 5 receptions for 104 yards. Good for him. And then Jets, let's see here. Justin Fields, 8 for 14 for 74 yards. Brees Hall, 9 for 78. Garrett Wilson, 1 for 16. Good night. Colts are up 20-3. Daniel Jones, 16 for 24 for 142 yards and 2 touchdowns. Broncos Eagles still 10-3. Texans are killing the Ravens 24-3. Goodness. Looky there. C.J. Stroud, 14 for 17, 137 and 3 touchdowns. And Xavier Hutchinson has 2 of them. And Nick Chubb has 8 for 33. Good on Nick Chubb, doing pretty decent. Good night. Okay, so kind of figured there wouldn't be a good run game for the Ravens, but I didn't think it would be this bad. Derrick Henry, 6 for 8 yards. Keaton Mitchell, 2 for 7. And Zay Flowers still has only 2 receptions for 10 yards. So, yeah, I made a good decision by putting in Tech McMillan. I feel pretty confident about that. Good night. The Saints are driving. They're 13-14. They're at the Giants' 21-yard line. They have about 19 seconds left. Spencer Rattler actually been playing pretty good. Rashid Shaheed, amazing game so far. Giants is 11 for 16, 111 and 2 touchdowns. Jackson Dart has 4 rushes for 38 yards. Scatterboo has 7 for 35. Theo Johnson has 2 of those touchdowns. Has those 2 touchdowns. Saints, Spencer Rattler, 14 for 20 for 177 and a touchdown. Alvin Kamara only has 6 for 21. But Rashid Shaheed, 3 for 106 and a touchdown. Pretty interesting, a good game, not going to lie. Check and see what some Panthers fans are talking about. Let's see. What do you consider? Darren Gant, a known local reporter for the Panthers. And the Panthers' run defense looks good at the moment, allowing just 14 yards on the ground in the first half. As it turns out, having Derek Brown in the middle and starting linebackers Pat Jones and DJ Wonnum on the field actually helps. Yes, it does. Very astute observation there, Darren Gant. He has the Ask the Old Man mailbag, so like they have like the Panthers fans send messages to him. I do like Darren Gant. I like Darren Gant a lot better than some of the other reporters. I've already made it known I don't like David Newton, and it's not a huge difference with the whole entire Panthers fan base. I'm pretty sure all of us hate him. The only reason why he covers the Carolina Panthers is because he was covering NASCAR, and because Charlotte, you got NASCAR. That's why ESPN was like, "Oh, well, you cover the Panthers." That is literally it. That's the reason why he has the job that he has, and he's not very good at his job. Like, like really, he's like I know some of y'all aren't Panthers fans, so you don't know, and I'm sure that like every single team has like that one reporter that you don't like, but Derek, David Newton always asks either the most dumb, like the dumbest questions imaginable, or he asks the one question to try to start the most crap. Like it would be like, so you haven't been playing the best, you haven't been playing the best over the last couple of weeks. What do you think like your future is for the team, or something like that? Something stupid like that, like asking the dumbest question imaginable that either the player is not going to give you the response that you're hoping for, or two, he's just not going to answer it because it's a dumb question to try to ask a player because you're trying to get them in trouble. He's also been accused of being one of the reporters who, looks at meat. I'm not gonna go dive deep into it, but yeah. Ted McMillan has 7 receptions for 73 yards, pretty stinking good. Rico Dowdle has 10 carries for 73. Let's freaking go, amazing. Um, but I do like the fact that we climbed back into the game. Initially, I was very nervous, very very nervous. Honestly, just when we come back, just keep running the ball. Because so far it's been proven successful. Run the ball, play action out off the run, and let's try to come back and win this game. That's all I'm asking for is try to win this game. I think it's a winnable game. I think the Jets is a winnable game. So if you go 2-1 in the next 3 games, so that's Dolphins, Cowboys, Jets, I at least feel somewhat comfortable how the season could possibly go. Because then it would be 3-4 after week 7, which is not ideal. But like I said before, I think the Buccaneers are going to drop some games. Um, Falcons are probably going to drop some games, and the Saints are the Saints. And right now they're 0-4. So, like I said, I just want by week 8 to be like a game and a half away from the division. That's all I'm asking for, which not really that hard of a ask. So if we're like a game and a half behind the division, then I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good. So I said before, I can double check and make sure, but like like I said, next 2 games are Cowboys Jets, and then you got 2 losable games, highly losable games. Bills Packers, so that'll make us to be 3-6, which is not ideal. But then you got Saints and at Falcons. If you can win both those games and you're 5-6 going into the last 6 games of your season, then I think that's okay. If you're able to be in that about around 500, that's six with about 6 more games left. In our division, I feel like that's pretty reasonable because the Buccaneers' injury bug is going to come back to haunt them. So, and then you've got, let's look at the Buccaneers. So, Buccaneers right now is 3-1. They got at Seattle, then they got the 49ers, and then at Lions. So, like, there's a chance that they could lose all 3 of those games. At Saints, should win that one. Patriots, Bills, both those are going to be tough matchups. at the Rams. So literally their last 6 games, we could be tied for the same exact record. We could be tied for the same exact record. I think that's possible. Or be a game behind. And we play them twice. Like we play them 2 of the last 3 weeks. So I have a feeling the Buccaneers are going to win the division, but our division could ultimately free fall pretty rapidly, and it would be okay for us to potentially make it to be a divisional winner. Now, what do I think is going to happen? No, but do I want there to be like somewhat somewhat good football in December, of where it's like, hey, these are actually important games. That's all I'm asking for, is just being in December, being like a game and a half behind the division leader, and possibly being able to win the division. Like it's not like out of the realm possibilities. So that's all I'm hopeful for. That's all I'm hopeful for. Is just being it. When we made our almost run, and then we lost to the Buccaneers in January, where we really should have won that game. Instead, we became complacent, let the Buccaneers come back into it because we had a lead. Let the Buccaneers come back into it. They won, and then they won the division. And then at the very end of that season, that was when you had Austin Corbett and also Bray Christensen both get hurt at the very end of the season in a meaningless game that we won, where basically, because of those two injuries, it affected our 2023 because 2 of our interior offensive linemen were coming off of injury and were not ready for the season. And it severely messed up our 2023, or especially the beginning of the 2023 season. Not to mention the hiring of Frank Reich and the all-star coaching staff that we assembled that, all came from different backgrounds that I bought into. And then I don't know why I didn't think about, hey, you got a lot of people from different, backgrounds, a lot of people from different coaching philosophies. They're probably not going to agree on things. And that's exactly what happened. You had a lot of people who didn't agree on things. That became a toxic work environment that would basically talk behind each other's backs to David Tepper, um, to try to earn favor with David Tepper. And then became a lot of mistrust. And at the end of the day, when that happens, you kind of create a situation where the coaches are mad at each other. The players are, mad at the fact that we couldn't get anything going on offense, and this was supposed to be like the loaded coaching staff, and you also lost a lot of your production. So yeah, it was a masterclass of awfulness, put it to put it bluntly. All right, Panthers, we get the ball started second half. Do us prime. All right, it's going to be returned by DJ Dallas up about the 7-yard line, up to the 15, 20, cuts back, going to be up to the 25-yard line, up to about the 30, and down about the 31-yard line is DJ Dallas, and that's a first down for the Panthers. All All right, so from the 30-yard line, Bryce under center, bunch to the right. Going to send Jimmy Horn Jr. in motion. Going to be a pitch out to Dowdle up to the 35, up to the 40. Go! 45-50, 45-40, up to the 35-30, down to the 20, and down to about the 16-yard line. Rico Dowdle, have yourself a day. Emmanuel, again, I hope you did Rico Dowdle because he's had an amazing day so far. Let's freaking go. Just run the ball. Just run the ball. And we're feasting. We're absolutely feasting. So down to about the 18-yard line. Shotgun formation. Going to send trips to the left. Rico Dowdle to the left. And how in the world do we have a delay a game? Did we try to call time? All right, so first and 15 from the 23-yard line. All right, so 22 and a half. Bryce Young, shotgun formation. Rico Dowdle to his left. Going to be a handoff to Rico Dowdle, who's going to only get about a yard. So second down and 14. $13.25 left going third. 17-10, second down 14. Rico Dowdle, 11 rushes for 126 yards. Bryce Young, Rico Dowdle in shotgun formation to his left. Drops back a pass. He's got time. Throws on the little bubble. Not a bubble, sorry. A wheel route. But unfortunately, bad pass to Tommy Tremble. And it's been third and 14. He had two slants, and then he's open, but it's a back shoulder throw. I'm trying to think if Bryce was thinking of a different thing. Like he was thinking that Tommy was expecting a back shoulder throw, because that's what he threw it as. So I don't know. So from the 22-yard line, third down and 14, DJ Dallas to his right. Bryce drops back to pass and is going to step in the pocket and get sacked. Sacked by Jordan Phillips. Great job by him on Taylor Moton. And it's be sacked. So, field goal. Dadgummit. He just beats him. Yeah, just outside, swim move, stop him in his tracks. It's really just a good play by Jordan Phillips. So this right here is going to be a 49-yard field goal attempt by Ryan Fitzgerald. Kick is up, and it is good. So it is going to be 17-13, 12-15 left going third. So not where we wanted, not on a touchdown, but still a good positive drive down the field. Honestly, that's all we can ask for. Yeah, it's a little upsetting we couldn't really capitalize on that long run, but it's still okay. It's still okay. Mm. But I do like the fact that we're back in this game. I do like the fact we're back in this game. Only one of my 1 p.m. picks is not leading, but they're 4 points back against the Dolphins. Come on, Carolina. I'm up episode 2. So far, I believe that I picked the Saints to win. I think that was my upset. But all my other ones are leading. Like Cowboys leading 23 to 3. Saints are leading. Let's freaking go. Saints are leading 16 to 14. Good. Good. Okay. Good. So I picked the, like I said, I thought the Saints had a shot. I think they were the underdogs. Picked them. Texans running away against the Ravens. Who didn't see that coming? 24 to 3. Eagles 10 to 3. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure all my picks are still looking good right now. So I feel like I picked the Saints, but I'm not for sure. All right, 12-15. Let's go in the third. So far, defense done a really good job as far as holding on to their run game. Up to the 15, up to the 20, and breaks away from a tackle, but gets down about the 25-yard line. First down 10 for the Dolphins. All right, so from 25, first down 10. 12:07, let go in the third. Pistol formation with HN in the backfield. No, actually, no, HN is going to be coming in motion. Going to be a handoff, and great job there. Is that Roseboom? Yes, it is. For about a 4-yard loss, second down to 14. Great blitz there by Evero. Great job there by calling that blitz off the backside. Basically runs off of Bobby Brown. And Bobby Brown takes on two offensive linemen. And great job there by Rosenboom. Well, so second down to 13, but it's basically second down to 14. We got shotgun formation. Going to be a throw, and that's going to be caught up to about the 39-yard line. But there looked like there should have been a – yep, there's going to be a hold. That's what I thought. I thought it was going to be a hold. Holding on the offense, I think it was against the right tackle. Let's double check and make sure. Because it was against Cole Strange, so it was the right guard. Running back show it. 11:20 left to go in the third. Yeah, Cole Strange on Derek Brown. I mean, just like legit. It's clear as a hold. Because Derek Brown was about to sack Tua, so only the second penalty of the day against the Dolphins. From the 11-yard line, second down and 23. Going to be a pistol. Going to send Ingold into motion. Allen into motion. Dropping to pass. And is going to throw to the left side and wide open for some odd reason. Gets about 13 yards. So we third down and about 10. So let's see here. Yeah, Nick Scott should have gotten over there a little bit sooner. Because Jackson was hitting the flat zone there and make sure it didn't dump it off. So third down and 8 from about the 27-yard line. 2 in shotgun formation. Trips to the right. HN to his left. Drops back to pass. And we're getting some kind of pressure. He rolls up to his right. He's going to try to run for the first down. And he's going to slide. Please don't throw. Okay, good. Because Lathan Ransom, kind of trying to lay over so he didn't, hit him. But it was close. Good. Okay, so we didn't get a penalty for that. Good. Lathan, don't do that again. don't even leave it up to the imagination. Don't even leave it up to the imagination. So 4th and 3, gonna punt the ball away. 9:50 left to go in the third. Still 17-13. All right, punt is away, and it's going to be, should be a nice return for us. Why you? Oh, he fair caught it. How about the 14? It's okay. So about the 14. 9:30 left to go in the third quarter. All right, offense. We were definitely helped by that penalty, but still. Landfill's twin brother. Talk about beer fest. I'm looking at what people are talking about for the Panthers game. Dolphins allowing 158 rushing yards per game, and that's the reason why I thought we could do well. And so far, Rico Dowd, like I said, has 12 carries for 126. So just keep on running it down their throats. That's all I'm asking for. Controlling that game. Let's look around the league. Texans scored again, so now 31-3. Okay. Who scored it this time? Nick Chubb, look at you. Nick Chubb got himself a rushing touchdown. Good. Nico Collins still only has 2 receptions for 34 yards and a touchdown. I prefer if he got a little bit more. That would be nice. But, I'll take it. I just wish they would get Nico, a little bit more involved. I understand, it's Nick Caley and he's not been good at all. But still, give me something. I'm really upset that I didn't go with my gut. I went with I went with Nico Collins, my first round pick, instead of Amon-Ra St. Brown. Because I did Amon-Ra St. Brown last year, and that worked out really well for me. But I was like, you know what? No, I'll try Nico Collins. But it also was to kind of spite Luke, and I was like, because Luke really wanted him, and so I was like, I'm just gonna do it just for the memes. Because we had a good laugh about it. But looking back on it now, I should have just gone with my gut. Should have just gone with my gut. All right, so first down and 10 for the Panthers. From the 14-yard line, Bryce Young going to be in pistol. Going to send Mitchell in a motion over to the right. Dropping a pass, throws out to him, who's wide open up to the 20 and up to about the 24, 25-yard line. That's going to be a first down 10 for the Panthers. There we go. From the 25-yard line, first down 10. Bryce Young under center. Going to send Mitchell Evans in motion. Going to be a handoff up to the left side. He's going to break out to great tackle there. Only going to get a yard. Good job of Jordan Brooks. Almost at the left side there. Ooh. All right, so we got pistol formation. Rico Dowdle behind him. Bryce Young drops back a pass. And great blitz pickup. Throws to the right side, and that's going to be to, Ted McMillan almost caught that ball. And I think it's going to be a pass interference. Okay, good. Because Ted almost had that. Oh, man, it was a decent pass. It was a decent pass. Jump ball for Ted McMillan. He had his hands on it too, dadgummit. But it was Jones that had a fist full of jersey, so it's going to be a pass interference on him. Oh, they waved it off. All right, well, they're down 9 then, I guess. 8:19 left to go in the third. And Bryce asked for a little bit of explanation. All right, third down 9 from the 26. Bryce Young in shotgun formation with DJ Dallas to his left. Draws back to pass. Throws across the middle, and that's going to be just short. It's going to be 4th and 2. Try to get 100 minute throw, gain about 7 yards there. 4th and 2. Like, he has a fistful of jerseys, so I'm kind of surprised they don't call it. But okay, I mean, like literally, he has it all the way to the ground. I don't know. I don't know how you don't. I don't know. Like you called it and then you waved it off. So it's 4th and 2. We're gonna put the ball away. So you're gonna jump off sides. That'd be nice. Delay game because we were trying to get readjusted on punt formation. They didn't like what they saw, so it was fine. All right, punt is away, and it's going to be a pretty decent one at that. Return about the 20-yard line up to about the 23. Great job by the punt return to coverage there. And it's going to be first down 10 by the 23-yard line for the Dolphins. We come back. 6:57 to go in the third. Let's check and see these other scores. But I still don't understand how you called the penalty and then you waved it off. But, like, he had a fistful of jersey the whole entire time, so I'm kind of surprised that they didn't do that. See, on drives where the Dolphins offense gained possession without a Panthers turnover, the Panthers defense has held them to a field goal and 2 3-and-outs, which is true. When placed in good positions, they have success so far. That's pretty much been the case. It's just been turnovers. Um, yeah, most people are just talking about the fact, like, how can you not call a penalty on there? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Let's see here for the rest of the league. Cowboys still up 23-3, 10-10 left to go in the third quarter. Saints are still up 16-14, 10:37 left to go in the third quarter. Colts scored again, so I think it's with extra point to make that 27-3. Eagles scored again. Oh no, it's 26-3. Eagles scored again, make it 17-3. Goodness gracious, Jalen Hurts. So the Broncos Eagles game is 17-3, but it's been pretty much domination from the Eagles side. Bo Nix 11 for 22 for 89 yards. J.K. Dobbins has 8 carries for 26 yards. And your leading receiver is Troy Franklin, 2 for 25. R.J. Harvey has 2 for 17. Not good. And on the Eagles side, I mean, Jalen Hurts, 16 for 23 for 212 and 2 touchdowns. Devontae Smith's having a great game, so kind of what a lot of people were concerned about that he would have a great game. 5 receptions for 96 yards. Saquon Barkley has 2 receptions for 51 yards and a touchdown, and has 5 carries for 30 yards. So, first down 10 from about the 24-yard line. Two are going to be in pistol formation. Going to be a play action pass. Going to dump it off to Washington, and pretty good tackle there. Going to be about a 7-yard gain. Second down and 3. I expect them to try to get the wide receivers into space, especially using that speed. Second down 3. Two in pistol formation. Going to have Achane behind him. Going to send Washington in motion over to the left. Going to be a toss to Achane, who's going to try to the right side and is going to get the first down, get about 4 yards there. First down 10 from the 35-yard line. 6 minutes left to go in the third. All right. Tua going to be in pistol formation with Achane behind him. Going to send Westbrook Akine into motion. Hand off to Achane, and great pursuit by the Panthers. Only going to gain a yard. Second down 9. 5:20 left to go in the third. I say we're doing a really good job of when they're trying to do those stretch plays, not really allowing Achane to cut back in, and also not allowing him to get the edge. Like last week, so many of those run plays to the outside was going D.J. Johnson's way, and he was just allowing people just to easily get it. So, going to be a handoff, no play action pass. Great job by Pat Jones by forcing the incompletion. Third down and about 8.5. 4:47 going to third. Panthers, let's get a stop. Yeah, they sent Washington into motion. And great job there by the Panthers by readjusting. Come on, Panthers. Come on. From the 36.5-yard line. Tua in empty set. Drops back to pass and is going to step out of the pocket. Is going to throw a deep ball and it's going to be incomplete. Let's freaking go. 4th and 8. No, dadgum, there's a flag. Is it holding? Okay, it's holding. Okay, good. All right, so it was holding on the offense. Penalty decline, 4th and 8. Okay, I was concerned for a second. Let's see, because Robinson was upset, so I'm guessing it's holding. It was holding on him. A little bit. Yes, Aaron Brewer with us called for the hold there. So 4th and 8, gonna punt the ball away, and should be a decent return for us. DJ Dallas just get it. Oh, dadgummit, DJ Dallas. That was a terrible decision. Terrible decision. And it's down the 2-yard line. DJ, you got to get that. You had plenty of room to get. That's the thing. You had over 6 yards where no one was around you, and then you decided, I'm not going to return it. Makes no sense. My GOAT King Henry is washed. I've accepted it. Rico got took before I could get him. Oh, man. Ravens, what happened? Spamming because I finally got a break at work. That sucks. Yeah, no, the last time I checked, it was 6 for 8 yards. Let me double check and see how that's working. I mean, look, Texans have a good defense. So, there's no shame in that. But, yeah, it's 34-10, so not looking the best. Hey, look at there. Derrick Henry got himself a touchdown. So at least he got a touchdown. You know, a little positive. Zay Flowers is 4 receptions for 63. So, you know, none of my wide receivers are doing really amazingly, but uh, at least goodness gracious, Colts 32-3. So that's Geno Smith's second interception, I'm assuming. Daniel Jones is 19 for 28 for 177, 2 touchdowns. Jonathan Taylor has 15 carries, 57 yards, and 2 touchdowns. So you're not looking good. Not looking too good, is it? Saints get a field goal to make it 19-14. But besides that, that's about it. Rolling, 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 rolling. Let's just run the ball because we're at that 2 yard line for some odd reason. Look at that. Panthers are 8.6 yards per carry. Dolphins are 1.6. Yeah, everybody's saying, what the heck was DJ Dawes doing? I have no idea. Because it was going to be good. It was going to be good field position at like the 20 yard line if he just fair caught the ball at the 20 yard line, and then now it's the 2 yard line. I don't understand why we decided to do that, but you know, it is what it is. Uh, I really thought this Ravens team would be a Super Bowl team. So bad they're losing. As he really is. He really honestly is. From a 2 yard line, Bryce under center, 2 tight ends to the left. Going to be a handoff. Enrico Dowdle, who is going to get about 2. So second down by 8. I'll take that. But yeah, not having Lamar definitely is the reason why I went with the Texans. I just feel like the Texans were able to get pressure on the Ravens regardless of the fact that Lamar wasn't there. But because Lamar definitely wasn't there, I was like, okay, I feel pretty confident that Cooper Rush can be like a sitting duck. And pretty much has been. So from the 4, second down 8. 3:55 to go in the third. Bryce Young going to be an empty set with trips to the right. Drops back to pass, 5-man rush, throws across the middle to be caught. That's going to be Tommy Trimble, and he gains about 7 yards there. Third down to 1. Just run the ball. Oh, okay. So third down to 1. We're going an empty set for some odd reason. Don't really love that, but okay. Bryce drops back to pass and is going to throw. That's going to be caught, and that's going to be Tremaine up to about the 19-yard line for a first down. Let's freaking go. Let's go. All right. I thought the Eagles would win, but I didn't think it was going to be that big a lead. Yeah, no, like they have been like last time I checked, they've been dominating, completely dominating the Broncos. Like I mean, like Bro Nix was like what, like 11 for 22 with like 50%, and then like less than 100 yards passing. And then Jalen Hurts been dominant through the air. From the 20, under center, going to have Jimmy Horn Jr. coming in motion. Going to hand off Jimmy Horn Jr. Got some blockers up to about the 25. Great job there. 5-yard gain. And be second down 5. So far, they've just been giving him kind of carries. Not really throwing to him that much, but that's fine. Yeah, sorry, Zoe, about the Broncos. Maybe, there's still some time left. Maybe they can get something going. Ooh, excuse me. From the 25, Bryce Young under center. Going to send Tommy Trimble in motion. Going to be a handoff to Rico Dowdle, who is going to get about 3. So it'll be third down and 2. Brock Bowers was out. Yep, he did. I turned off fantasy notifications because they annoyed me, but I didn't know Brock Bowers is out. Not even like I had another tight end. Pitts was on bye. This week is a lost cause. Yeah. No, like Brock Bowers and also Micah Mayer was out. So like it was going to be an uphill battle for the Raiders to begin with, but yeah. All right, so third down and two. Once again, we're in an empty set for some odd reason from the 28-yard line. Bryce draws back a pass. Got time. Got plenty of time. Avoids the rush and is going to kind of get sacked. Back to the line of scrimmage. Fourth down. 45 seconds left to go in the third. I don't love the fact that we're going an empty set on third and short. Like, we've been doing well running the ball, so why are we going an empty set? I don't understand that one, Dave. Dave, I don't like that. Don't be dumb. Punt is underway, and it's a pretty okay one. Going to return up to the 27, gets the outside, and gets back to the 35. So 35-yard line, first down 10. But I don't get it. Like, why? Because it happened twice. It happened twice. We decided we were going to go empty set on like third and two or third and one. It just makes no sense. I don't love that. Don't love that. All right, defense. 3 seconds left to go in the third from 34. Tua going to be in pistol. Going to be a handoff off to the left side. And great job there by Merring. And it's going to be a loss of about 2 yards there. Merring has had an amazing game, especially as far as like playing that nickel position, making sure that they don't have any chance on the outside. And so it'll be second down about 12 when we come back. Still 17-13. I'm going to see if people are talking about the fact that we're going empty set for some odd reason on third and short. Dolphins are 19 rushing yards on 14 carries. I've often said, this is Mike K. He's a pretty good chart observer. I've often said when I need 2 yards, I want DJ Dallas lined up out wide. Yeah. I just don't understand why we're going empty set. Anyways, see how the rest of the league is going. Colts are up again, 38-7. It's not 38-7, 38-3. Let's see. Jonathan Allen got his third touchdown. Texans are still up, 34-10. Giants are driving. That's good. So Giants are driving near the end of the third quarter, 14-19. At New Orleans' 15-yard line, first down 10. Cowboys up 30-3. Yeah, it's a lot of. There's only 2 close games. That's Giants, Saints, and Dolphins, Panthers. Giants in the red zone. Yeah, like I said, Giants are getting close. I think I picked, like I said, I think I picked the Saints if I remember correctly. Um, because I felt like they were due, and this was a winnable game for them. The Jets might actually be cursed. No, for real. Like, I don't know, man. So, second down and 12 from about the 32-yard line. Two in pistol formation. Going to drop back to pass. And is going to throw as we check down, as we Washington. Great job on Marion again for another 2-yard loss. I probably won't say 1 yard, but another loss. Third down and 13. I love that we put Marion in the nickel. That has worked out so well for us. Saying I picked the Saints because of that same reason. I'm so sad the Falcons don't get a chance to raise my blood pressure this week. Can't wait for next week though. Yeah, because y'all play. Who do y'all play next week? I'll say after this play. Third and 13, 14-25 lead on the fourth from the 30-yard line. Got to get up to about the 30 got to get up to about the 44-yard line. Two in shotgun formation, drops back to pass, is getting some kind of pressure, steps in the pocket, rolls out, and then checks it down, and that's going to be for about a not about a 6-yard gain. Great job there by the Panthers, and forces another punt for the Dolphins. The Commanders after the bye. That's right, because it's the rematch. The rematch of Jaden Daniels versus Michael Penix. All right. Panthers. You got? Oh no. Dobie said y'all got the Commanders. Oh. Wait, so who did the Falcons? Hold on. Falcons. You got. Yeah, you already got the Commanders. That's what I thought. Oh, you got the Bills on Monday Night Football. Ooh, fair caught at about the 19-yard line. There was a flag though. So I'll be streaming that game. Bills versus Falcons. Nice. Was a flag like an offsides or something like that? Or is it on them? Illegal formation. Let's freaking go, dude. Let's go. Okay. Bears got Commanders next week. Okay. Falcons play Bills. Last week was against the Commanders. Could be a trap game for the Bills. It could be, especially going to the Falcons. Could be an interesting one for sure. So 13-22 left to go in the fourth quarter. We get a little bit of boost because of that illegal formation. What in the world is that? What are you doing? What in the world? Why are you putting a mouth on the chest? Camera's acting up. Well, it's my phone. Come on. I'm not doing anything. Why is it not connecting? Come on. Don't be dumb. There we go. All right. Yeah, I don't know why it was just said it wasn't connected. Sometimes it acts up like that. All right. So, Dolphins, Panthers, an interesting one for sure. Started off pretty poorly, but we've come back. Since the Dolphins' second touchdown, which was at the very beginning of the second quarter, the Dolphins have a net 18 yards of offense. Kind of show you how much it's been on the other side for us. All right, Panthers. First down 10. 13-22 left to go in the fourth. Got ETN in there. Bryce Young under center from the 25-yard line. Send Jimmy Horn Jr. in motion. Going to be a play action pass. Actually going to be a screen. And just had to dump it off. Dolphins are all over that. So second down 10. Gosh, I'm hoping it's a trap game for the Bills. I really want week 2 Monday Night Football against the Eagles again. Like I said, I think that, it'll be an interesting one for sure. You're coming off of a bye. You're coming off a bye, and then you go to and you have Monday. So not only do you have a week off, but you also have an extra day off than normal. So I think there's a chance that you could make it interesting. I still probably won't pick the Bills, but you can make it interesting. So empty set from the 25-yard line. Bryce Young drops back to pass, throws, and that's going to be caught. And that's going to be Jimmy Horn Jr. for about a 4-yard gain. Third down and 6 from the 29-yard line. Yeah, showing it now where Henry got the touchdown. Good for him. His 110th career touchdown. All right, so DJ Dallas to the right, so to the left of Bryce Young, shotgun formation. Third down 6 from the 29. Drops back to pass. Great blitz pickup and rolls out to his right and is going to have to throw this one away, unfortunately. A little bit too much pressure by Nick Chubb. Not Nick Chubb, but by Chubb. And no, actually by Judon. And he got to punt this ball away. Okay, well, not what we're looking for. But it is, again, where a twist has, kind of screwed us over. Yeah, I would love for there to be a muff punt. Honestly, we need a turnover at this point. Kind of set us up pretty nicely. Punt is away, and it is going to be... Goodness gracious, that's a huge punt. Turn the 10-yard line, up to about the 15, up to the 20, and down by the 25-yard line. First down 10 for the Dolphins. What in the world did the Texans do to score 41 points? Ravens defense must have been running on fumes, then ran out of fumes. Luke must be happy at least. He probably is. I'll probably ask him how he's feeling afterward, but we pretty much kind of saw that the Ravens would be winning. Not Ravens, the Texans will be winning. Saints, let's freaking go, is up 26-14 over the Giants. Cowboys up 30-6. Colts are up 40-3. Broncos, Eagles, same exact score, but the Broncos are moving the ball near the end of the third quarter. Yeah, C.J. Stroud, amazing game so far. 22 for 25, 240, and 4 touchdowns. Nick Chubb has 11 carries for 61 yards. Let's see here. They actually gave Nico Collins another catch. So Nico Collins has 3 receptions for 48 yards and a touchdown. Xavier Hutchinson has 3 for 18 and 2 touchdowns. Jalen Noel has 2 for 13 and a touchdown. But you got Dalton Schultz that has 5 for 60, and you have Christian Kirk that has 4 for 64. So very much spreading the ball around. Cooper Rush has 2 interceptions. That's definitely not helping the Ravens' case. 14 for 18, 179, 2 interceptions. Derrick Henry, 12 for 21 yards and a touchdown. Zay Flowers has 5 for 72. Dang. Well, it's all right. I mean, my boy Tet's got 6 for 73, so. Yeah, Roquan is out. They have 3 major injuries on defense, not even including the often injured Jair Alexander, who really needs like a healthy scratch if anything. But yeah, no, you have you got Roquan Smith. I think Kyle Hamilton was out. You also have Mabadike. I don't know if he's out for the season or if he's just out. But It's from a 25-yard line. Tua under center. 12:21 left to go in the fourth. Draw back to pass and throws up to the left side, and that's to be caught up to about the 41-yard line, and that is Jalen Waddle with Mike Jackson on the coverage. And Marlon Humphrey. Okay. Forgot about Marlon Humphrey being out too. Yeah, I don't know why I added a S on the end. Humphreys. And it changed add to had. Yeah. Because you said before that you said before Adobe that your phone for some odd reason would just uh, autocorrect would be kind of weird. All right, so first and 10 from the 41-yard line. 12:10 left to go in the fourth. Tua, empty set. Now I'm going to have HN to his right. Going to be a throw and a little check down, and great job there by Marion again. Going to be gained about a yard, and it's be second down 9. But not my other devices. Yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe just like what your phone's used to you typing out. That's one thing I can think of. All right, so let's say second down 8. 2 in shotgun formation. Going to drop back to pass and is going to throw off to the right side. Great job there by Trevor Wallace, and that's going to be only a gain about 1. So third down and 7. Panthers got to get a stop. 10:55 to go in the fourth. I'm kind of surprised they're not trying to throw across the middle again. That's what was working for them earlier. And a timeout is called by the Panthers. Didn't love what they saw. I'm okay with it because it is important third down 7. So if we get the stop, then I'll appreciate it. Um, sorry, excuse me. Come on, Panther, good stop. So from the 44-yard line, 2 in shotgun formation with HN to his right. Going to send Darren Waller into motion. I imagine they're going to try to throw across the middle. Tua drops back to pass and has a throw, and it's going to be incomplete. Thank goodness that Jalen Waddle lost it in the sun. It was a pretty decent throw too, but J.C. Horn had pretty good coverage, but it was thrown where basically J.C. Horn couldn't even get to it. But thankfully, Jalen Waddle missed it, and it's fourth down 7. Yeah, it was a bad snap. It was a low snap, and they were getting pressure. Tua had to kind of throw it up, but honestly, it's a pretty decent throw. Like I said, JC's playing underneath it, and if Jalen Waddle is able to actually locate it, it could have been interesting. Punt is underway, and it's going to be at about the 16 to 15-yard line. So 10-12, let's go in the fourth. Panthers got to get something going on offense. Just run the ball. So far, it's been working for us. I don't know why we kind of gone away from it, but it is what it is. Unless Rico Dowdle has been hurting a little bit. let's look and see how. Well, let's see what everybody's saying about the Panthers, and I'll go and see how everybody's doing around the league. Um, that's 5 straight punts forced by the Panthers defense. It's good. Good. Speaking of abandoned game plans, Darren Waller does have a catch in the second half. Might be time for the Dolphins to start calling his number again. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was expecting them to kind of like throw across the middle. That's what had been working. And no, not really. I see for around the NFL. Let's see what we're doing here. Cowboys still up 30-6. Colts up 40-6. Broncos, Eagles still 3-17. Texans added a field goal to make it 44-10. That's about it. But Saints could potentially win this game. They're up by 12 with about 10 minutes left to go in the fourth, and they have the ball. So hopefully they can just, ride that clock, win the game, embarrass the Giants. All right, so from the 15, Bryce Young under center, Rico Dowdle in the backfield. Going to be handoff to Rico Dowdle, who's going to try the left side and gets nothing. And there's a flag. So hopefully that's not a hold. But more likely it will be. All right, so the saying is on the Dolphins. Luke, hands to the face. Let's freaking go. All right. So push him, push us a little bit forward. That's fine. So it's on Adam Butler. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I had the whole entire face mask of Damian Lewis. So, yeah, first down 10. 10 minutes left to go in the fourth. Still 17-13. From the 20-yard line. Bryce Young, shotgun formation, trips. Oh, no, not trips, sorry. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Sorry about that. Gonna just throw it out to Rico Dowdle, who is going to get about 5 yards there. Going to be second down and 5. Just check it down to what the defense was giving them. And nice play, too, because like I said, Douglas was coming on a little bit of blitz there. They said second down 6, so it's about, but it's basically 5.5. Bryce Young under center, going to send Jimmy Horn Jr. in motion over to the left. Going to be a handoff to Rico Dowdle, who's going to get up to the middle field, going up to the 30, up to the 35, up to the 40, breaks away, up to the 45-50, up to the 45-40, up to the 35, down by the 31-yard line. Rico Dowdle is amazing today. That's another first down for the Panthers. Let's freaking go. And once again, it's off to the right side. Great combo block by K. Oh, K. Mace had an amazing block right there. All right, first down 10 from the 32-yard line. Bryce Young shotgun formation. Rico Dowdle to his right. Rico is visibly tired. Going to be another handoff to him, who's going to nice little patiently running there. Going to get up to about the 27-yard line. Gain of about 4 or 5 yards there. He is downright tired. Yeah, he's like, hey, need a break. It is 8:10 left to go in the fourth. Second down 5 from the 27-yard line. Bryce Young under center. ETN in the backfield. Going to send Tremaine into motion. Going to be a play action pass. And Bryce Young's going to throw it at the ground. That's fine. Third down 5. And there is a flag. Don't know what it is. Hopefully it's on the defense. Wait, did he hit him late? Oh, yes. He did a hip drop tackle. Yes, he did. He did a hip drop tackle. And that's a penalty right there, baby. I think that's the first one that I've actually seen since they called the hip drop tackle. Yeah. From the hips, swings his legs underneath. That's a penalty. That's a first down. 7:49 to go in the fourth. Down by 4. Come on. Don't do nothing stupid. Bryce Young under center from the 14. 2 tight ends to the right. Going to be a play action pass. He's got time. Throws for the end zone. And incomplete. However, there is a flag, and I do believe there is a pass interference. Don't know if it's on the offense or defense, but I think it's on the defense. Let it be on Jones. Yep, holding. Let's freaking go. Holding on Jack Jones. He's trying to explain himself, but it's technically holding. So it's first and goal. Come on, Panthers. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. All right, so Rico Dowdle back in there. To the right of Bryce Young in shotgun formation. Trips to the left. Bryce going to be handed up to Rico Dowdle, who is going to get up to about the 5. And so getting about 4 yards there. Second and goal from the 5. Rico Dowdle, 19 rushes for 184 yards. Storm Duck and Jack Jones are the best names in the NFL. Yep, the best names. They're doing terrible. But yeah, no. That's why I felt like we had a good shot of winning this game. Like honestly, and right now we do. Second and goal from the 5. Bryce Young, shotgun formation, trips to the left. Rico Dowdle to his right. Drops back to pass. Looking for the end zone, steps in the pocket, and he's going to run for the end zone, and he is going to be, I think he's going to be just short. He's going to be just short. Yep, it's going to be third and goal from the 1. Just give it a Dowdle. Just give it a Dowdle. 6:40 left to go in the fourth. Down by 4. Good job by Bryce Young, but covering up that ball. Yeah, it's about at the half-yard line. I think it'll be a little closer than what they're putting it at. Give it to the back. He deserves it. Exactly. Give him his touchdown. Give him his touchdown. 3 tight ends. Well, actually, 4 tight ends. Bryce Young under center. Going to be handoff to Rico Dowdle, who's going to get into the end zone. Please say it's a touchdown. Let's freaking go. It's a touchdown to Rico Dowdle. Yes. Yes. And we have stormed back. We have taken the lead. It is 19-17. Extra point, make it a 3-point game. 6:10 left to go in the fourth. Great block by Ekwonu. I mean, amazing block on Butler. He just washed him down. Let's freaking go, dude. I also love seeing Darren Bates happy, too. Former Auburn player, assistant special teams coordinator. Also has a really good podcast, The Raw Room. Him and Jamie Collins. King Dunlap, also a former Auburn player. They have a really good podcast, too. But yeah, love seeing Darren Bates happy. Rico Doubtful is my nickname for him because he's always hurt. Yeah. But he has been, like I said, he has been doing decent as like a comment to Chuba Hubbard. But he had a really good year last year for the Cowboys. He had 1,000 rushing yards. Yeah, I think that's a touchdown. If you can show me a better angle than that right there, I think it's a touchdown. Yeah, he Broncos had the ball down 7. Oh, let's freaking go. Hope it's like let's check and see that. Let's go. Okay, so Broncos down 17-10. They say it's touchdown. Anything else? Updates? No, not really. Giants still down by 12 with 6:18 left going to the fourth. Besides that, not really any kind of changes for the Broncos. Who was it that got the touchdown? J.K. Dobbins got a touchdown. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. All right, Ryan Fitzgerald on for the extra point. Kick is up and kick is good. So it is 19. No, not 19. It is 20-17. Come on, defense. Come on, defense. Geno Smith has thrown 2 interceptions. Yeah, I saw that earlier. It's like I didn't think that I thought the Colts were going to win, but I didn't think it was going to be that bad. And it's been really bad because I was like said, it's like earlier you had Ashton Genty be the whole entire offense pretty much. So it definitely hurts not having Brock Bowers, not having Michael Mayer. But when you are 19 for 30, which is not terrible, but it's not good. 172 those 2 interceptions. Ashton Genty, 14 carries for 67 yards and 5 assists for 42 yards. Pretty much him and Trey Tucker. Unfortunately for the Jets. Not Jets, sorry. Raiders. Jets are doing pretty bad too, but see what people are saying. Rico Dowdle's up to 181 rushing yards, the 5th highest single game total in Panthers history. He's behind Williams, who had 210. Stewart had 206. Williams also had 186, and McCaffrey had 184. There's a good chance he hits that get third. Wow, 20 unanswered points to the Panthers. If the Dolphins drop this one, do the Dolphins even let Mike McDaniel back on the to Miami? Honestly, fire him and let's have another victim of the Carolina Reapers. Rico Dowdle alone has more yards than the Dolphins. Dolphins have 198. Rico Dowdle has 212. Gonna be up to the 35, up to about the 40. Goodness gracious, tackle him. Up to about the 43. Yeah, Bryce did phone without being touched. I think he was, like I said, it was we were driving on the field first on the first drive, up at the 31-yard line, and then it was an RPO with you had Bradley Chubb coming down. I think Bryce was trying to throw the ball away, but he fumbled the ball without being touched, trying to avoid Chubb. Bad play, obviously, and then he had a bad interception. But after that, he's been playing pretty decently. Not amazingly, but he's been managing the game. So from the 43-yard line, Tua, shotgun formation, HN to his right. No, sorry, Ollie Gordon to his right. Throws to be caught by HN up to the 50-yard line. 2nd down 3. So glad America's game of the week is Commanders and Chargers. I do like that one. Lions versus Bengals is going to be a slaughtering today. Oh, absolutely. It is going to be pretty. If you have the Lions on anything like fantasy-wise, I think you're going to have a pretty good day. So, 2nd down 3. Tua drops back to pass. Is getting some pressure and is going to throw. That's going to be caught. And that's going to be a 1st down, about 3 yards for HM. 5:20 left to go in the 4th. Derek Brown with a little pressure there. All right, HN on the sideline from the 46. Going to send Darren Waller in motion. Going to be a hand, play action pass. And taking a deep shot, and it's going to be, he's wide open. Touchdown, Jalen Waddle. Shoot. That was on Mike Jackson. 4:42 left to go in the fourth. Just stutter and go. No, he just blew right past him. That's all it was. Dadgummit. All right, well, we got about 4.5 minutes left. Yeah. Extra point to make it a 4-point game. And he made it. So 24-20. 4:42 left to go in the fourth. Yes, we got the 2-point conversion. Hold a second. Did the Broncos come back? Let's go. Okay, so Broncos are up 18-17 with 7:35 left to go. And also, the Saints are going to win against the Giants. They got the ball back. All right. Panthers got to respond. Let's go, Zoe. Well, let's go Dolphins, but let's go, Zoe. We got 18-17. Hopefully you can hold them off. Let's hold them off. Make it only be one undefeated team until maybe tonight. Who knows? Kickoff's underway, and it's going to be returned by the 1 up to the 5, 10, 15, 20, and cuts it back to the out to the left, and that's nothing. So up to the 20-yard line. So 4:36 remaining in the fourth quarter. Armed with 2 timeouts from the 20. Bryce, it's your turn. And there's a flag. Oh, it's on the Dolphins. Okay. Okay. Legal formation. Now they got a re-kick, I think. Do they got a re-kick, or they just add at the end of the return? I don't know what they're waiting so long on, but oh yeah, they got a re-kick. Okay, so re-kick. 4:36 remaining in the fourth. Returned by the 5-yard line up to 10, 15, 20, 25, up to the 30, and down by the 31-yard line. That's be DJ Dallas. And a really late flag. Why was that so late of a flag? It's probably blocking the back. If I had to guess. I don't know why you take so long. Yep. Holding. Holding on Nkun. All right, ball at 17-yard line. Bryce Young under center. Rico Dowdle in the backfield. Gonna send Jimmy Horn Jr. in motion over to the right. Gonna be handoff. Rico Dowdle is gonna come back inside up to the 20, up to the 25, up to the 30, and down to about the 33-yard line. But there is a flag. Please don't be on us. Uh-oh, Rico Dowdle is limping. Oh, shoot. Okay. Holding on the end of the run. Rico Dowdle coming to the sideline. Shoot. Something with his knee. All right, so up to about the 38-yard line. Bryce Young, shotgun formation. ETN to his right. Going to be a play action pass, and is going to throw, and that's going to be caught, and that's going to be Leggett up to about the 38-yard line of the Dolphins. Let's freaking go. 4:21 left to go in the fourth quarter. Just bleed that clock as much as you can and score a touchdown. I mean, he just found, like, basically just room right there. Little hole in the coverage. Yeah, it was a good catch and run by Xavier Leggett. All right, so 4:21 left to go in the fourth. Still 24-20. From the 38, going to send Jimmy Horn Jr. in motion over to the right. Bryce Young under center. Now motion over to the left. Going to be a handoff. That's going to be ETN, who's going to get up to the 35 and down to about the 32-yard line. Nice gain there. It's going to be a gain of about 5, second down and 5. Just let that clock bleed down. They're checking on his knee right now for Rico Dowdle. Bryce Young, 17 for 26, 178. Rico Dowdle has 21 rushes for 199 yards and a touchdown. Bryce Young, ETN to his left. Bunch to the right. From the 33. Drops back to pass. And stuffs in the pocket. Throws to the left side. And it's going to be out of bounds. So, and we get the ball back with 5 minutes left. Let's freaking go. Let me check and see on that one. Let's go. Good. Good on the Broncos. Let's hope they pull it out. Let's pull it out, Broncos. Get the upset. All right, so 3:36 remaining in the fourth quarter. 3rd down and 5. Play clock at 10. Gotta hurry up. Play clock at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Got a snap off. Drop back to pass. He's got time. Rolls up to his right. Throws a bullet, and it's going to be incomplete. 4th and 5. 3:31 left to go in the fourth. Come on. Come on. We got to get the play calls in. It's 20 seconds. Like, come on, let's get the play call in. All right, so Bryce Young in shotgun formation. DJ Dallas to his left. Got to hurry up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Got a snap off. Drop back to pass. Bryce throws. That's going to be caught, and that's going to be Jimmy Horn. Yeah, Jimmy Horn Jr. to the 15-yard line. His first catch of the day. Let's freaking go. Yes, Johnny. Go Panthers. 2 games in the books for a 1 p.m. slot, and I'm 2-2. Very nice. Eagles have only 15 yards this quarter. That's crazy. But great job. Really great throw, but also great catch by Jimmy Horn Jr. Stays in bounce too. That clock continues to roll. And it's a 1st down and 10 from the 17-yard line. Bryce Young under center. Sends Jimmy Horn Jr. into motion. Got ET in the backfield. Motion back over to the left. Going to be a handoff, and he's going to try left side up to the 15, up to the 10, up to the 5, and down to about the 3-yard line. First and goal for the Carolina Panthers. And it is, we got to do one more play for a 2-minute warning. That's fine. One more play for a 2-minute warning. Come on. Come on. Let's go Panthers, please. Rushing yards, 19 compared to 236 for the Panthers. All right, so first and goal from at the 4. Bryce Young, I formation. Well, that's strong formation. Play action pass, throws, that'll be caught. That's Mitchell Evans in for the touchdown. Bryce, his second touchdown of the day. And Mitchell Evans, the rookie, with the lead. Let's freaking go. So, +6 makes it 26-24. Extra point make it a 3-point game. Thank you so much. Yeah, I got this for my birthday last year, and I've stuck with it, even though we've had a little bit of low point, but I'm still sticking with it. And so far, has he played amazingly? No, but he's played decent enough that with the great run game that we've had, right now, we have fought back. We have got back in this game after starting off really terribly, 17-0. We have fought back. We are up 24-27. Let's go. Hold him off, please. Just all right, so extra point for Ron Fitzgerald. Kick is up, and kick is good. Okay, so hit the 2-minute warning. It is 27-24. And let's check on the other games around the NFL. Cowboys scored another touchdown. It's 37-14. Saints are going to win that game. Broncos are up. They're was it 3rd down 6 at the 47-yard line for them, up by a point. They've clawed back into that game. Let's see what people are saying about the Carolina Panthers. Picked up Rico Dowdle off waivers, left him on the bench. That's my fantasy football season so far this season. Let's see here. This right here is Mike McDaniel. Mike McDaniel's answer from earlier this week when asked about the Panthers' offense without Chuba Hubbard. He was right. The Panthers found success running the ball and kept on running. Rico Dowdle is up to 201 yards on 21 carries. Carolina as a team has 237 rushing yards, 8.5 yards a clip. This is his exact questions. Let's see here if I can pull it up. They're not expected to have their leading rusher, Chuba Hubbard, and they don't have another back on their roster with even 100 yards this season. How much do you think that will affect how they try to attack you? I think generally that you don't know someone's name until you know it. Hopefully we're not overly familiar with anybody's name because the NFL is full of very capable talent that at a lot of times are just thirsty for the opportunity to showcase their skills. Okay. One thing I do know about the NFL is if you find success running the ball, you'll continue to run it just because of the cost benefit of trying to achieve yards, first down, and points. So every week, regardless of who's active, they will try you and will be up to you to be playing with 11 people, having connected technique and fundamentals. So 11 people are playing as one, and within that, you get 1-2 yards carries. You can force the hand of the opponent and have them play on your terms. You can have more known passing situations which help pass rush and all that, but you can't take it for granted because they will try each and every week because every week people are trying to protect their quarterbacks, and part of the quarterback protection is getting guys out of pass rush mode, which means the threat of the run always serves the purpose of an overall collective, which is why you always be on your P's and Q's and continue to develop. Well, you know, Rico Dowdle definitely has gotten his opportunity. That's for sure. Let's see here. Return about the 8-yard line to 15, up to the 20, and down to about the 22-yard line. Great coverage there by the Panthers. Let's see here. Tyreek Hill's season-ending injury could reshape the Dolphins on and off the field. He's earning $27.7 million this year, but next season, $36 million salary isn't fully guaranteed. Yes, we got our obligatory clutch crazy catch from Sutton. Very nice. Sutton's an absolute dog for SMU. Red Zone has a double box of the Panthers and Broncos game. That's good. Good by Red Zone. All right. So from the 22-yard line for first down, first down 10, 154 from the 22. Tua going to be in pistol formation, drop back to pass, throws, and great coverage there. Is that Nick Cross? I think it is. No, it's Thornton. Caleb Thornton. Let's freaking go. Caleb Thornton was an undrafted cornerback from Louisville who showed out in preseason, earned himself a roster spot. Great coverage there on Jalen Waddle. Second down 10. $151 left to go in the fourth. Still 27-24. Second down 10. Two in shotgun formation. Bunch to the left. H-N to his right. Draws back to pass. And great pressure. Throws. And that's going to be a little too high for Jalen Waddle. Almost was picked up by Ransom. Third down 10. Jalen Waddle was open, but a way too high pass by Tua. Third down 10. Come on. Come on. 146 left to go in the fourth. The Dolphins do have all three timeouts, though, so it is important to know that. Two in shotgun formation. Dropping a pass. Is getting pressure. Is going to get sacked. Back at the 15. That's Patrick Jones. 140 left to go in the fourth quarter. Clock continues to run. Let's freaking go. Fourth down at about 16, and they have to punt the ball away. Yes. Yes. All right. All we have to do is get a first down. All we have to do is get a first down. Don't do any screw-ups. Don't do nothing stupid. Punt is away. It should be a good return. DJ Dallas fair catch the ball at about the 26-yard line. That's fine. I'd rather take that than the fumble. So, 3 timeouts remaining for the Dolphins. It is 1:03 left to go in the fourth. Just get a first down. Please. Please. Oh, my goodness. We have come back into this game. It was 17-0 at the beginning of the second quarter. We got all the way back in the game, 20-17. Then the Dolphins score a touchdown. They get 24-20. Panthers drive down the field. Some great passes by Bryce. Score touchdown, 27-24. And now we have a chance of winning this game. Rico Dowd's back in the backfield. Bryce Young under center with 2 tight ends to his left. Going to be handed to Rico Dowdle, who's going to try the middle of the field, get up to about the 30-yard line. Getting about 3 yards there. Second down 7. And the first timeout is called by the Dolphins. Actually, going to give us 4 yards in the play. So second down and 6. Let's see about that Broncos game. Broncos are driving 18-17 on Philly's 13-yard line, second down and 9 with 2:16 left to go in the fourth. All right, so they don't get 3 seconds. There's still 59 seconds left. Second down 6 for the Panthers. Actually, second down 7. That's fine. So 3-yard gain, second down 7. All right, Bryce Young going to be shotgun formation. Going to send Ted McMillan over to the right. Dowdle to his right. Going to be a handoff, and Dowdle is going to get about 2. So 3rd down and 5. Timeout was once again called by the Dolphins. Third down and 5. 55 seconds remaining in the 4th. Just get the first down. Rico Dowdle, 23 rushes for 206. Bryce Young, shotgun formation with Rico Dowdle to his right, bunch to the left. Going to send Xavier Legette in motion now, motion back over to the left. Bryce drops back to pass and is going to throw, and that's going to be there. Yes, it's a flag. It's going to be a hold against the Dolphins, and that is Jones once again, pass interference. He's frustrated, but it is going to be a first down for the Panthers, and the Panthers are going to win this game. Let's freaking go. Also, I wore this jersey last time that we won. I know I'm not superstitious, but I'm just saying I literally wore this combo, I believe, with my school shirt. But yeah, no, it is technically a hold. It's technically a hold. Dude, I'm so happy. Ah, man. All I got to do is nail it out. Carolina Reapers, once again. So it'll be 27-24. Panthers win. They move to 2-3. Dolphins move to 1-4. Being the Dolphins is not that big of an accomplishment. No, I agree, director. It's not. But then again, we're not really the Chiefs. So we pick our battles. We pick our battles, their director. Baby steps. Yes, baby steps. Like I said, I went through it before. I'll probably go through it again. But is it a big accomplishment? No. But a win is a win. And in the division that we're in, you take any win you possibly can, because honestly, it can lead you to a victory in this division. Because I expect the Seahawks to win. I'm hoping they do. And if the Seahawks win, you got the Buccaneers, who would be 3-2. We're 2-3. Undefeated in the division. Yeah, it's only one division game, but still. Like, let me switch to the Broncos game. Thank you so much. I'll probably stay on for like a little bit longer. Try to see this right here. All right, so it is 18-17. Two minutes for the Broncos. Shoot. Third down 8. Come on. Fourth down and 9, and the clock continues to run. Good. The Broncos will kick a field goal to go up by 4. Congrats, Ryan. Glad y'all won. Sad that there is a real chance the rest of the NFC South wins. Yeah, I'm hoping it doesn't. But like I said, the Saints winning is fine. If the Buccaneers lose, like I said, will be like basically like a game behind. Um, and then you have the Buccaneers have a tough schedule. Let me go. I should go through it. Let me go through it again. So our next two games for the Panthers is Cowboys Jets. So let's just say we go 1-1. So say we lose to the Cowboys, beat the Jets. So that will be putting us at 3-4. So 3-4, and then the Buccaneers, if they lose tonight, that put them at 3-2. And they got the 49ers and the Lions. And there's a good chance they could go 1-1, but they could also go 0-2. And if they go 0-2, then we're tied. We're tied for the division. I think they might have like a half game above us. But like, at nearing midseason, if you're tied for the division, that's pretty stinking good. And let me just go through the rest of I'll go through the Buccaneers. So Buccaneers, like I said, you got 49ers and Lions. So continuing on a little rough stretch they have. At the Saints, which always is kind of crazy for them. Then you have Patriots, Bills, and Rams. Patriots, I think, are better than what some people are saying they are. I don't think they're the best team, but I think it's going to be like a close game. Then you got at Bills, at Rams. That's tough. Cardinals, I don't really know about the Cardinals. Cardinals is a weird team. Saints again. And then the last four games, you got Falcons, at Panthers, at Dolphins, and at Panthers. Field kick is up and good. So it is going to be 21-17, 1-11 left to go in the fourth. So that's the Buccaneers. The Panthers, you got home against the Cowboys, at Jets. So if you go 3-4 there, we got two very losable games. Bills, Packers, more like we ain't winning those. I'm saying we're not going to do that. So let's say we're 3-4. 3-4 lose those two is 3-6. But then you got Saints at Falcons. So if we can win both of those games and be 5-6 with 3-0 in the division, sweeping the Falcons, that's not that far off from what could potentially be the case. Is it great? No, but you're nearing 500. You're about on the same exact path as the Buccaneers, and it'll come down to December football, and that's all I'm asking for. All I'm asking for is for in December football for us to be like a game, maybe a game and a half behind the division, and basically it's going to be the Buccaneers in the division lead, but we get to play them twice, and literally anything can happen. That's all I'm asking for. All I'm asking for. But there's a legit chance that we could be within striking distance of the division by midseason. Eagles get up to about the 25-yard line. 1:06 left to go in the fourth. Rico Dowdle ran for 206 yards today. Hurts is going to get gobbled up back at the 21-yard line, and the clock continues to run. That is Nick Benito and also John Franklin Myers. Clock continues to run. Second down to 14. Drops back to pass. Getting pressure again. He's going to check it down to Saquon Barkley up to the 30 and up to about 30-yard line. Be third down about 6. Clock continues to run. 35 seconds left. Drops back to pass. Throws a deep one, and that's going to be deflected. 4th and 7. Y'all are not sweeping us. We could go defeated until then, and then division football kicks in, and we win 9-7. Yeah, Emmanuel. Like I said, I think there's a chance we could. I mean, yes, it's in the Falcons' house. I don't think like we're not gonna. It's not gonna be 30-0. That was a little bit of a fluke, but you never know. You never know. There could be a way that we sweep y'all. It'd be hilarious if that's the case. 4th and 7. This is the game. From the 21 seconds left. Jalen Hurts going to pass. Throws across the middle, and it's going to be incomplete. Surprised it wasn't a flag there. Now it is. Now it comes in. And that's going to be J.L. Skinner, the safety from Boise State with the flag. So gives the Lions a little bit more breathing room, potentially, for a win. Maybe not. Yeah, Skinner, right about. I think that's more just like the feet getting clipped together. That's not really a hold. That's not really a hold. That's more like their feet got clipped together. From the 46, Jalen Hurts, shotgun formation. Jalen Hurts dropping the pass. They're only rushing one, which is Zach Allen. Throws across the middle and gets out of the 29-yard line. 9 seconds remain. Broncos, don't be doing this. Don't be doing that stupid. Nine seconds remain. First down, 10. Jalen Hurts a shotgun formation. Saquon to his left. Drops back to pass. Denver's getting some pressure. Throws for the end zone. And it's going to be almost picked off. Incomplete. 3 seconds remain. Dallas guards looking for a flag. But this will be the last play of the game for the Eagles. See, that one you could have called. The other one you shouldn't have called. But that one you could have called. Like that one is a hold. Like you can call that, but the other one's not. The other one was just they actually just tripped. Bye, Dobie. All right, so last chance, bunch formation to the right. Jalen Hurts shotgun formation. This really was a week for blowouts. Yeah, except for the Eagles game, pretty much. Well, and our game. Jalen Hurts scrambling, throws, and that's going to be out of the back of the end zone for after the tip drill. Great job by the Denver Broncos holding on to win 21-17, and another undefeated team goes down. Bills are the only ones to remain. So, after a very nice game for the Panthers, loving the win. We got a win for the Broncos as well. Let's see if we don't have the. We have the Chiefs on Monday, so maybe director, you might be happy on Monday. Let's see who else do we have. Are the Bears playing? I don't know. Hey, how can I donate? You did a good job covering the game, my boy. Thank you so much, Dick. I don't do. I'm not big enough to donate, but also I rather you not donate. I know it's kind of weird as someone saying don't donate, but like I'd rather just keep this show as free as I possibly can. And if I get big enough, then like I would like I said, I already have a job. So the money I'll have for this may would just be like from ads, but not during streams. Be like for like the videos that I make. So I'll try not like at this point because I'm small enough that who's in watching, I can pretty much like answer all the stuff. I try not to like have anybody donate stuff, but I think technically I have to be to 1,000 subscribers for it to be able to be donate. But like I said, I appreciate it though. I appreciate it, Stick Bandit. But yeah, great week for me so far. Didn't have to watch the Auburn Tigers lose, so that was nice. Um, had a pretty good stream for the Texas Florida game, and then the Panthers win, and also the Broncos win. So really great stream. So thank you so much for coming. I will be back for Sunday Night Football. I'm gonna probably do some grocery shopping. Probably do some cooking, and then I'll be back. So I'll see y'all Sunday Night Football. Well, tonight.